RevTech here. Let me ask you something. Have you ever thought about how incredible it is to travel from New York City to California without a single checkpoint? Or how about surfing the internet without worrying about censorship? And what about the ability to voice your opinions freely, even when they clash with others? These freedoms are part of what makes the United States unique. Today, I want to lift up 3 major reasons why our freedom of networking, physically, digitally, and communicatively, yes, that's a word, is something worth celebrating this Independence Day. Oh, what there was. Stick around because you don't want to miss this. So imagine if you could visit 50 different countries without ever needing a passport. That's what traveling within the United States is like. Each state has its own unique culture and laws and traditions, yet we can navigate this network completely freely. Our freedom to move across approximately 3.8 million square miles, and that's before you account for Alaska and Hawaii, and then even all the territories and everything that aren't associated with the U.S. Well, that's a lot. So this is something that's truly special. No borders, no checkpoints, just the open road, and then technically open skies too. So my family and I have experienced this firsthand, having roots in Pennsylvania and Virginia and Texas, and having also lived in Chicago for over a decade. And you probably have too. So considering the array of roads and highways, interstates and train lines, and even airlines, our country is a literal 3.8 million square mile physical network that we have the freedom to navigate whenever we want to. We are literally only bound by how long we want to travel in one day. But there's more than this freedom than just physical movement. How does the freedom to navigate the largest online network compare to our physical freedom? Well, you might be surprised at what you'll learn. Okay, so it's probably not a surprise that many governments across the globe heavily censor and restrict internet access. And the US stands out as a beacon of digital freedom. Think about countries like China and Russia and Iran, where internet usage is closely monitored, filtered, and controlled. Here in the US, we have the freedom to explore, to learn, and travel just as freely in the online world as we do in the physical world, pretty much without restrictions or limitations. It's easy to overlook how significant this is. Despite our challenges, we can freely access information, connect with others, and express our opinions online. This freedom is a cornerstone of our democracy, and it's something that we should cherish and protect. Whether it's watching a YouTube video, joining an online forum, using social media, or simply browsing the web, we have unparalleled access to information and communication tools. And even more, especially now, we have the freedom to not only navigate, but also create our own experiences digitally at nearly no cost whatsoever. There are way too many free services. Okay, true, it's not perfect. Just like in the physical world, there are some sketchy and not so great places to go online. And there are lots of debates about net neutrality and digital privacy. But it cannot be denied that we've made many digital strides, and even my lifetime, which is definitely not over 40 or more years. So freedom to traverse our physical network of states and our digital network on the internet empowers us to innovate and to create and participate in countrywide and even global conversations. And that leads us to the next point, a freedom that really sets us apart.
Wakanda forever, my brothers.
Imagine living in a place where speaking your mind could land you in prison. For many around the world, this is a harsh reality. But here in the U.S., our Constitution, with the Bill of Rights and our constitutional amendments, it grants us the invaluable freedom of speech. This allows us to voice our opinions and engage in meaningful dialogue without fear of punishment. It's a freedom that underpins both our physical and digital networks, fostering a culture of open communication and debate. It's getting hot out here. It's clear that our journey towards equality and justice is ongoing. I just posted a video last month on Juneteenth that acknowledges our struggles over the years. Check it out. So our country isn't perfect, yes, and our history is marred by injustice and our history is marred by injustice and inequality. But I don't want to throw the metaphorical American baby out with the bathwater. You know, the very fact that we can openly discuss and challenge issues is a testament to the freedoms we enjoy. Over the past century, we've seen significant improvements in education and literacy and crime reduction and life expectancy. Yes, things still aren't perfect, but if you check out the stats in the description below, you'll see how we've had change over time. These advancements highlight the resilience and growth of our nation. On Independence Day, it's worth celebrating this unique aspect of our national network. We can complain and argue and disagree, and this is evidence of our freedom. The freedom to communicate openly is what drives progress and fosters understanding. It's what allows diverse voices to be heard and ideas to flourish. We may not always like what others have to say, but the ability to engage in these conversations is a gift that many around the world do not have. Our national network, the physical and the digital, is a powerful symbol of our American freedom. And it's a network that allows us to connect and converse across vast distances, sharing ideas and building communities. Our ability to navigate and communicate and connect without penalty is something truly worth celebrating. So, as we celebrate Independence Day, let's take a moment to appreciate the freedoms we often take for granted. The ability to travel across our vast nation, explore the digital world, and express our thoughts without fear are privileges that many around the world don't enjoy. Remember, the U.S. is a vast, diverse, and ever-evolving tapestry of cultures and experiences. While we must acknowledge our flaws and continue striving for a more just society, let's also celebrate the unique freedoms that make our country special. And if you need more proof about how far our country has come and why it matters for our future, do check out this video to give you a deeper dive into our nation's journey towards equality and freedom. And also, don't forget to like and subscribe, and most of all, especially today, enjoy your Independence Day. Happy 4th of July, everyone. That was a big bee that flew by me. Stay curious, stay connected. Let's continue to recognize, value, and protect the physical and digital network freedoms we've been granted in our country. They truly are secrets to our unmatched freedom in the world. RevTech out.